We have breaking news on Doorgate 2.0. Apparently, the door was kicked in again, and the lawyer lied about it and was caught in the lie in the interview. And, okay, I'm just going to have to show you. I'm going to show you the clip. Guys, make sure and click the plus sign. I'm going to keep you up to date. Sound off in the comments and tell me what you think. I'm going to play the clip and you can see it for yourself, and then we'll discuss.
Since then, Kevin Franke hasn't been in communication with his children and is working to regain custody. Kester says he's back in the family's Springville home, but still gave few answers about what could have happened to the door.
I honestly don't know. He doesn't know. He wasn't there. He didn't. None of the neighbors have reported that anyone came over, that they saw anyone just damaging the door. So he just honestly doesn't know. No one's told him.
Was anything missing from inside the house?
Well, I think some of the kids, the older kids, were in the home. So, to his knowledge, he hadn't lived there for 13 months. So, he doesn't know what was there. You know, he hasn't told me that he saw anything missing other than some personal papers. But other than that, he hasn't reported to me that anything was stolen. We've had this discussion, and he says, I don't have any solid proof of who did it. All he knows is he's got to get it fixed again, and it was quite expensive.
Yeah, looks like a nice door.
You said it has to get fixed again. Was it broken prior to this?
No.
Oh, just
No.
Get it fixed.
Get it fixed.
Yeah, okay.
So if you saw the first video, you saw that he said the door had been kicked in. And even in that part, he said, it's been kicked in. They said somebody break in. And it was, well, no. Well, he doesn't know. Well, friends and family were there. I don't know why they would have done it. But somebody kicked in the door and broke in. Just, again, it's so much word salad and back and forth and hypocrisy with this man and just different information. And then in this one, they ask, okay, well, was anything taken? Well, the kids were there. He wasn't there. Like, there's no straight answer with this. And, well, Kevin really doesn't know. First of all, didn't we hear from the inmate that got out that she and Kevin talked about the house, talked about the water damage, and other commenters had spoken up who had followed the family and said they had water damage in the house because it had flooded. So I guess that kind of ish makes some sense. But you're telling me they talked about the repairs of the house and nobody mentioned the door being kicked in, or that before Ruby went away, she didn't have the door locked up. And that doesn't make sense either, because she had all these police reports that she had made about people who were harassing her and being scary. And look, regardless of what's happened with her, I don't condone that behavior. I'm somebody who's been online, who's had people harass me. It is scary. So I don't condone that at all. My heart goes out to anybody who's going through that. But are you telling me that the door got so damaged that they put tape on it and just left it? And I don't know. And then at the end, right, says, kick the door down. Or he's like, well, he has to replace it again, and it was very expensive. And they said again? Oh, no. Well, first of all, like you said, you had to replace it again, and it was very expensive. And I think that was Anjanette Levy. Was that her who was interviewing him? Which, good on her, because she caught it, and it would have been easy to miss. And so here's the thing. Well, how do you know the door is that expensive to fix? Now, granted, maybe that he and Kevin had been talking, and Kevin's like, yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money. But he says again, right? And then before that, he says, well, it's going to cost a lot of money to fix. Got to do it again. It's going to cost a lot of money to fix. And so then she says, again? And he's like, oh, no, just once. And he says, good catch. What is happening? Like, this, out of all the things going on with this case, the dumbest Doorgate 2.0? So we've had more than one person kick down the door. Here's a question I have. Was it kids trying to escape? And I know they were at Jodi's house. I can already hear the commenters. No, they were I know they were at Jodi's. But had they tried to escape before? Is that what we're seeing? Is that why we're being so sneaky and secretive and quiet? It just doesn't make sense. And this lawyer looks shadier and shadier to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I blowing this out of proportion? Or does this just look weird? And at this point, I don't trust anything from any of these people. Sound off in the comments. Tell me what you think. Click the plus sign. I got more coming. Freaking Doorgate.